Tamat sih kayak itu. Gila sih. Semalam kan udah habis itu yang kotanya jadi serang vampire.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid
His long search through Syria led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress.
Makanya
I have a
kemarin ada
habit of going
notifikasi
wild. All land's an illusion. So powerful
buat
there's
set
no way to
dulu.
dispel it.
Ini apaan anjing harus yang munduran sih kok. Ini kok ngarahnya gini ya dotnya nggak harus ke sini kok. Tuh, eh, suratnya
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
He gobbled up my gingerbread! Now it's my turn to gobble him! Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get
kok udah
cross. Then you open it. Now, who's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel.
even
Just
who I
as
am.
soon as I catch you.
You cannot possibly
Catch
hear
me?
if you magically plot.
How do you wish to
No,
catch
that
me?
stuff smells more vile than a rotting carcass. Careful she doesn't douse you.
How am I supposed to kill this witch?
Careful!
Mampus.
Sure, it seems you've won.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. Heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did she put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not. Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Breathe easy. Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Sienna,
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps
I'm telling the truth. I swear it.
where?
I don't know.
He had better know, because... Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
Searching for my lost childhood. Wound up at Kaer Morhen as a little boy. Don't quite remember how. What do you think? It's Dettlaff. He's...
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare. Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. Fine, Witcher.
This
Yes, created by a
witch didn't seem like
magical entropy.
your sister chose...
It's deceptive, provided I don't
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed.
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very...
Like you said, they...
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. I learned something then.
that...
Shocked, aren't you?
Curse of the Black Sun.
Twisted princesses.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Creighton.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
Renfrey tuh mana ya? Lupa gue.
So,
So... There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked a...
still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen.
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are three. One red, one blue, one...
Stalk won't...
No, because it must...
He's a fairy tale. Oh,
Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right. So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere.
look,
We can stay
what's
here a
that?
week, yet outside mere minutes.
Something down there. Okay. Okay. What? Which cook people?
This is no time to chat. We must find Joss.
Well, I don't want to chat anyway. Anjir, rusak. Set. Fucking weird stuff right there.
Watch out! Pixies! Ugh, ugly and fierce.
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
We were put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you. Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
No wolves here. It is grand. I'm all right. Not in any danger. That's him. Joss. Last, they're going to rip him in six. Ugh, ugly and fierce.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you. Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha. Boy who cried wolf. Still
The one and only. I don't know anything.
Let's say for a minute.
For certain, no. Of course not. But say someone didn't. A human. The most... Everyone!
Bet you haven't heard
I've heard it lies about someone.
just like that.
Nobody. Help!
Yellow bean.
And who? A bull. Good for... Say that word.
All right.
Watch out for what?
Shut up, kid.
Tough to talk to.
Was it, though?
Hmm.
I'm not sure. It's just a few. Red Rock.
Ah.
That's
Incredible.
really good.
You
Yeah,
must have loved this place.
I did it first.
people love
But
us.
children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out of the princess. To this day.
And
Three
what the?
bears.
3
What?
stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
One a bit too big, the other too small, the third just right. Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved,
Yep.
as I said. Always took what she wanted without asking.
Gotta keep
Magic food. Okay. I gotta jump down. Big bad wolf. What?
Hello?
Watch my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been.
Whereas you, not at all.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina?
You could have.
Oh,
You know what they say about the hair.
out of the question. And why must you drink?
They stripped me of my title and...
Listen,
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not.
Oh, I can be much louder.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks, and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I'd put my hearts at the bottom of the well. She and the
Surprised? Think... It's a doctor.
so
Don't worry. I'll play with him. No, rather, play.
that's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here...
Shit. This happen? Magic, go, what the fuck?
All right, time to jump in the well.
Break a leg?
Yep. How the fuck? What? Kok dia bisa tiba-tiba spawn di situ? One Little Red Riding Hood berarti aja bukan. Oh, so that's the Little Red Riding Hood. That's her. Funny shit. What the fuck are
Any
those?
luck?
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me. How do I look?
Honestly, so-so.
Women must love you.
Actually, I do just...
Let's go see the...
Let me guess.
Mm-hmm.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will...
Not a problem.
What?
But Grandmama, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with my dear.
Granny.
The better to embrace.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with my dear.
Ugly and fierce.
Wait, I am not ready.
Now, you piece of filth. Hang your head from my saddle.
Remember what Joss said about the red beam? A human has it. It definitely...
Mm-hmm. Bottle caps, fake teeth.
Well then, one step closer.
What?
I find myself wondering if you're just... Are you really not interested in what...
Ah, you don't know the details of your story, no. But they don't matter. I've met a lot like you.
Like me?
You were wronged, betrayed. So you think...
Well, well.
Not entirely.
On second thought...
Alright, go to the next one.
Did you like Anna Henrietta?
Do you jest? I adored her. My darling little sis. So adorable. So sweet. Yet when they banished me from the palace, she didn't so much as peek out of the window.
She might not have known. Maybe just couldn't.
And could she also not grant me amnesty once she was crowned? Please.
The bridge. Red pepper underneath.
Recognize it? Once upon a time, a terrible dragon attacked Vizima. It took a clever young cobbler to bring about its defeat.
Right. Every now and again, some village idiot tries to imitate him. And I gotta come in to clean up the mess. Just one thing in its gut. A half-digested sheep. Stuffed with tar and sulfur. Of course, but no bean.
Does that not disgust you, poking about in a rotting corpse?
Compared to the time I fought the sewers, this... I feel like telling that story again. Ugly bastard.
Banyak banget.
Oh, the three little pigs' homes. You know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One beam lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it.
How do I enter the house? What? Cannot be opened.
Get him!
Hey bro, that hurts.
Oh, Pumboch, they didn't like that.
You don't you dare run away. Oh. Anjrit. Monyet mana goblok.
That's one thing found. Good work.
Maybe.
The big bad witcher huffed and puffed, and
It cannot be.
what cannot?
You actually. Well, when you arrive, and now this. A jest.
What's that here?
But here we are chatting away. We must keep looking. So, do you like it here?
No. Problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that.
Who are you? So let me have. What is this? Alice in Wonderland? Wait! Thumbelina.
Hey, watch it.
You tricked on Thumbelina! That was my favorite tale.
Huh? Why's that?
Because it wasn't about a princess. Tales about princesses are insufferable.
That's who would have known?
Watch out! Pixies!
Oh,
Tobacco of the highest caliber. Fish tech pure as virgin tears.
respect.
Contract from a goose. That's new.
You really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry industry. That's it, Roach.
Oh,
Whoa! Doesn't seem to be at home. A feather, broken. It was a fight. Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Watch out!
Come on, come
Pixies!
closer.
so many of them, bro.
Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
Goose is ours! The golden eggs as well!
Ah,
You mean to crush?
Why keep her in a cage? Eggs from free-range birds are so much better. Oh well, where's the key?
Here it is. Got it.
thanks for the next visit.
Good thing you posted that notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not about to complain.
Oh, fuck, ability points. So what the fuck, 7? Fuck, ability points. I want this. The cat eyes. Which one is cat? This cat eyes? Yeah.
Did you really travel all the way here for a contract?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. That's another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes. Visit Toussaint once, and you'll always long to return.
Four animals stacked atop each other. What was the tale called again?
Not this one. Oh, bro. What? Big fish. What's this?
The musicians of Blaviken. Huh. You've sung.
Wow. Goodness. Isn't that a golden snake? Oh no. Thought it was golden.
To the town as well, don't you?
Mhm. But my tale's not much like this one. Knight's strange. Doesn't look like he's out of any fairy tale I know. Wonder how he got here.
In past times, Henriette and I would occasionally run into them here.
Will-o'-the-wisp. I think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
May not behind the left. What is that? Found it already? She done.
This Longlock's tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remembered.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes,
So
this must
that
be it.
must be
Let's
it. I
go.
don't wanna go
Didn't
there
always
yet.
grapple up her braid in the past, but I see it anyway.
We'll find another way out.
Let's go check.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass. But no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from a Turius Vig.
But it means a lot to you.
How should I put it? And the ribbon remind...
Dears, could you continue this?
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else.
What if I asked you...
Ask me nicely and I might play you for...
What have you...
Like I said...
Google that. Yeah, it's going to be nice one. So.
All right, let's play.
Don't get your hopes up.
Oh yeah, tell. Damn. Still got that many though. What the fuck?
is yours. Now skedaddle.
All right. Tell me
What?
what you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't want anything in return.
I... Thank you.
Oke, long lobster Sarah.
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
What the fuck? Udah kill bangsul.
Earned yourself by your own hand. The beam. There it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
Dari sini berarti. Cobain ya. Wow.
So,
Got the beam.
can you blame her? Men...
That why you coat?
Detla,
Too bad.
I trust...
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was... It was in Matina. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Dettlaff. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. I followed him out, observed him from a distance. But
Yeah, superhuman senses will...
he turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least.
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly...
That's supposed to be about me?
Oh, Mother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. You see, when I met Dettlaff, somehow I knew...
I guess. What happened?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed.
So there came a day you...
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned, or I'll burn.
Gotta hit...
I can handle it.
Mm-hmm.
You look at him as a... It's time to go. Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then
Oh
prepare
wait,
to meet the
what did
giant.
I jump? In the camera direction. Stone ship. You see bones? Notice lots of them. It's very active. Can't be very active. Shit, still up. Oh no. Planet and magic green. Hello. Hebat banget. Suara gue tiba-tiba full lagi.
Right, this is the spot. Pull out the beans. Wait!
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful. All right, toss them!
Ada itu orang lagi.
Something's always gotta go wrong.
The home stretch.
Oh, what?
Incredible.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with... him.
Giant. Oh, giant. How the fuck? Buset.
For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
That so?
No, I... Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have no idea what the...
Another time, another place, maybe. No offense.
None taken. You spoke clearly, you spoke honestly. It's fine. Come. The exit's this way.
Harus explore dulu. Sudah. Tapi sudah. Tapi
Another will-o'-the-wisp.
wait a second. Okay. Wow. Nice. But how do I get up there? No jump. Damn, bro. How do I get? No. Ah.
Just curious. Why do you want the heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right, my due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do, and I regret nothing. One lives but once.
Place not your phone.
Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Jump. Go back. Yeah. But it's blocked. I'm not sure it's something. See?
Oh,
Bastard.
portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the...
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying, manipulator you are?
Calm down, both of you.
But...
No buts. Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
Still not explain how it's wrong. So.
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the...
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So...
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
You nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting X. Especially so when Set X is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in them.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. Yet I owe him this meeting. And
Let's get ready.
Mana? Kagak ada. Tuh.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Deadlove, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
No.
What? But how?
The ribbon?
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this, sooner or later. She will pay! You never should have meddled with her!
Mau bantuin kita sama Regis. Ya kalau mengira aja. Setuju. Keluar.
Giving me no choice.
You tricked me! Both of you!
I didn't plan anything.
Silence!
Wah, jadi Spider-Man dia cuy. Duh, what the fuck is this?
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Anjrit. Goblok, apaan itu tolong?
Nice play, isn't it?
Is it perhaps?
That's the ribbon.
I want to just You tricked me.
Transfer bukan di sini. Nah, jadi Spider-Man.
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying.
Gue harus ngapain nyet itu nyet? Nggak mempan goblok.
Nice, isn't it?
Is it perhaps?
The ribbon.
I want just enough. You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence. Acknowledge any. Now.
Nice, isn't
Is it perhaps?
One hit I die.
Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence.
Apa ini nih? Defeat Deadlock. Monyet, gimana caranya?
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Kampret. Apa sih?
Nice play, isn't?
Is perhaps
Let's get the ribbon.
Harus gua apain monyet?
I want you just relax.
Oh paham banget. Gua nggak tawannya. Brengsek. Oh, satu lebih dukung critical impact supply during combat. Sebenarnya. Okay.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Like that silver.
Wah, gila. Possible gak? Kalau gua blok, gak tahu sih guys.
is perhaps
Let's
Udah gua dodge ya, tapi gua blok. Ini lu Sat.
I want you just relax. You tricked me. Both of you.
didn't plan any of it.
Silence.
Coba ya, coba. Jadi gua main ngeblok aja, nggak gua dodge.
Gods, start praying now.
Kasih monyet.
Nice, isn't?
perhaps
Gobloknya babi.
The ribbon.
Defense gitu lah. Bangsat. Terus sekarang itu hard mode deh. Cetai. Nggak dapet hit. Brengsek.
I want you just enough. You tricked me, both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence. Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Nice, isn't
Is perhaps
the ribbon?
Son of a bitch.
I want you just enough. You tricked me, both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence.
Stop. Ini
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
itu one hit mati bangsat.
Nice, isn't
is it perhaps
That's
Waduh, turun. Sama lu babi.
I want you just enough. You tricked me, both of you.
didn't plan any of it.
Silence.
Gonna hang your head from myself.
Buset.
Night isn't
perhaps
that's
Ini lalu bangsat.
I want you just enough. You tricked me, both of you.
didn't plan any of it.
Silence. acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Gue udah dodge, itu gue udah dodge. Goblok. Goblok. Gue udah dodge ya, babi. Ini gue pengen lagi monyet.
Nice, isn't?
Is perhaps
Let's.
I want just the nice.
Mustahil banget main di hard. Anak kerak ini lo bangsat. Lo lihat ya, hard easy begitu. Cabut.
Nice, isn't?
is perhaps
Let's.
Gak mau gini. Mau bangsat.
Let's dance.
I want just the nice.
Malu jelek. Pas sampah.
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Mati dia.
Do you think that will stop me? Prepare to die, Witcher!
Ini lebih gampang sih. Kalau gitu gue mainin di hard lagi. Tuh. Buset bang, ampun bang. Goblok. Satu pecah. Terus jadi galak dia. Bang. Kan bangsat pakai kuan. Terus nih. Wah. Oh, gue pikir mau ditimpa malah. Kayak batu. Dia mau regenerate. Nggak bisa lah kan silver.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Haven't looked him. Dia jadi lebih kuat dong. Dah cuy. Lootingan.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Just don't exactly feel comfortable.
All that being the Duchess.
Huh. A tradition.
Sound wistful.
Hardly. Besides, I've no...
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience?
Count on it.
I've had no reprieve.
Mean you son.
It's not a question of... Sienna planned everything in advance.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some... He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I began by concocting an... I'd observed that among street folk, of course,
The letters.
when the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information.
Could be worth checking with the boot.
Fine. I shall await...
The Bootblack.
Promise to be careful.
Do you like it here?
Snow White, you with the
Oh, lagi pada rebuilding ya. Hancur. Kotanya hancur, Cok.
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint.
Or not, you've still to bust your bum.
Greet.
This.
My... Oh... I...
What it...
Oh. Aku. Sambutnya. Dua sampah. Ya bener kan yang gue jual, salah gitu. Nah gitu. Buset, harganya bang mahal ya. kasus konsumsi. Kan lebih mahal flawless. Jangan flawless. Ini Ember Fragment. Apa ini aneh?
Farewell.
Good luck on...
Continue grafik display ke screen kecil. Mohon maaf nih. Yep.
Never thought I'd live to see times like these.
You know Master Liam made Matilda. Something tells me it's not just the new vintage they'll be putting out soon.
Every day the same. Wine, wine, and more crack smuddling wine. It's enough to drive you batty.
Renovate.
One.
Start.
As.
Start.
But.
You know.
Oh.
My roached.
I shall get to work. Will you be needing?
So, some. Good idea.
The. Will you be?
That's all.
But for 2 days. Wow, wow, wow. Trofi apa nih?
Renovation.
I am You must.
Sure. What?
During the tidying that preceded. And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Cyperamento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
I thank you for letting me. Do you of that?
Thought you.
Do you mean?
You should
I
visit.
Yes.
Remember. And up. Seal.
Take.
Fret at a spring to your step. Wine adorns your head with thorns.
Wih, hero juga.
Now I shall sink you a song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Every day the same wine, wine, and look like smuggling wine. It's enough to drive you batty.
Would you squeeze my cluster?
A witcher I may not be, but I always was one.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional...
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know.
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage.
Clean boots, clean souls. A fine slogan.
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better research.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course.
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1...
Just 4? Sure.
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These
What? Come now. Each was different. Oh,
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little. Remember what?
Of course. I've a mind like a...
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. But you must focus now and...
Well, at the shelter...
Where's that?
Everyone knows.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Stock send a whip await those running riot.
Skip up. Yo,
Our duchy values peace and quiet.
white pieces.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no filth folk bumming about.
Gentlemen, there's no need to raise your voices. Let's keep...
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these... Scram!
The shelter.
Look, Ballard.
Damn nuisance.
Decent folk you mentioned.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
one damn pursuit.
I almost dumped my guns in fear.
Come on, come closer.
Bangsat.
Get hurt.
Come now, Witcher. Try me.
Too late to surrender.
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they have beat me.
What did they want from...
They are neighbors. Wish me... I do not oppose going elsewhere.
What is...
You could call...
You help them...
Because they need...
Need some information.
The boot black.
Any of your, war...
Forgive me. You can question them yourself.
Sure, all your...
They're not obliged to.
Thanks.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve this soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you...
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the bootblack. I know this.
Does anyone know what's...
Why should I squeal?
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right?
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you as...
I still have mine.
It's a matter of importance to the duchy.
But I was to deliver it.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see...
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Sienna rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her...
Puzzle complete.
Alas, the matter ceased to...
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Sienna planned it.
Indeed, the logical...
4 seemingly random victims to start. Obscured the victims' links to see...
Had she managed to fulfill her plan? She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Sienna murder her own sister?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Actually...
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe... Some philosophers... I believe you mentioned the Duchess...
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher... One way or another... Coming with?
Of course not. Besides...
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Sienna.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind. But She treated Dettlaff cruelly. Caused his death in the end. And now this. Atop all that, no, Geralt. I will not.
No doubt it rained gold for you after you killed the beast. Spare me a sprinkle.
Sir Frostylocks, was it you who won the tourney?
A coin!
Here, take it.
A coin! Or I'll spew on your boots. Cursed are the greedy, for fire shall devour them.
Let me, Udah. Were only my spirit as willing as my flesh is weak.
No doubt it rained gold for you. A coin! Or I'll spew on your boots.
Never ever trust a woman, remember that.
Halt! Need to see Sienna.
In the matter of?
Want to talk to...
Want to talk? Ghost.
Found some information important.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no?
Promise to be brief.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine.
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
You're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison.
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's... Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished infestor.
How should I know? Might really be the curse of the Black Sun.
I see I misjudged you. Well, what now?
Definitely gonna tell her.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to...
I probably will.
At least you're being honest, finally.
Lying only ever makes sense when there's... It's actually refreshing. I was only ever nice to you to get you. Your comrade Regis is using you, and Anna Henrietta perceives...
like this game, long as we're being on. Should I go on? You'll rot in this tower. You'll die of old age, embittered. Have a nice life, Sienna.
Commander de la Tour would
need to...
So be it.
Gak bisa masuk lagi ke situ. Kalau gue mau looting dulu, brengsek.
To think I never believed in vampires. Then one bit my neighbor's knocking off.
Kaget ya.
Watch my bum. Vampires. Real life flesh.
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Got some important info.
You are certain of?
Completely.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murder. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Dutch. I thank you, Witcher, for a... Let's begin the ceremony. In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened...
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site.
Thank you. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. For now, we shall...
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the
Buat
distinction
viral.
upon the Witcher in more familiar terms now.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved. The gustatory experience of a...
I am, and truly grateful. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Dutch.
This cannot...
I have proof.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak to Sienna.
You returned my sister to me, yet
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly...
you exaggerate, Witcher.
If my presence will help in any manner.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders.
She's nervous.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
I'm not a prisoner. Free to do as I choose.
You have committed crimes. Grave crime. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
I shall never forgive you.
No! Don't go. So be it.
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral. Folk took it all. Men, women. But she liked common roses best. I've still not come to terms with it.
Maybe. So,
This long search for
choose the
Ciri,
right one.
Geralt
I mean, I don't
concluded
like the
Udah,
ending
the
of this.
ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Fuck it, bro.
Geralt needed to lift the curse. So we took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist.
In
You love.
yeah.
I shall.
Yo.
My dear, for in more.
Thank you.
The guy.
It's...
Yes.
I...
I do. In a you.
I'm... If my...
We. The witch.
I'm...
You. Nor. Thus.
No matter the mitigating circumstances, whatever they may be, Sienna is a criminal and should be tried as such. and punished as such. Her guilt is clear.
Your words sadden me greatly, Witcher. But I cannot deny their lot. Sienna, you shall, as Duchess, will you forgive me?
Oh shit, that's still the same thing.
I should, but she. Ah.
How? Quickly.
I know you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of...
I put a bouquet aside.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise it.
Do just that.
It's an ending, man. Can you say that?
Were I in your boots, I'd go far away. Your protectress is no longer around.
Lepiotus Weasing Lungs. A real witcher.
To be honest, every last man Jacques in these parts has but wine and women.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
A tip of the hat to the Tourneys.
To bury the murderous lads in one crypt with the Duchess.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Sienna to do that. Persist to the end.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies...
Come to pay my respects.
White roses. They were her favorite. Going...
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Sienna's veins, and she was...
She was a good ruler, didn't she?
I regret it ended this way. That I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of...
Sedih.
I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve it.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler.
A mass outburst of emotion.
Why the sarcasm?
I did. And I do.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Always seem...
There exist...
Whatever you say about
That she was. I do.
True.
How do you find my personal brew?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Al...
Fascinating.
Indeed. It might be wise to...
You decide to go...
Geralt. Even were I'd never believe you had also...
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing.
Ah, not a problem.
Thanks. Right.
This moon... makes me oh so...
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about... Oh, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all. Damn it, where'd you go? Regis! Those Bruxae, they called you a... Traitor.
Alas, we've a very...
Won't let it go.
They will not. That is why I must leave.
Yeah.
Let us make for my... Supreme bouquet.
Not much of a
Then it is high time you stop.
Thanks.
A trifle. Incidentally, have you thought...
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a Witcher. And once you are one, you... Besides, plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves.
Rather droll, isn't it, that each time we meet, something harrowing... I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard...
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stain boat...
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too...
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances like...
Killed him. What about you?
Distance is of the essence.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None...
I so don't feel like going in.
So we shall, my friend.
That we do.
Okay, we'll see. Well, well, so, 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 thank you guys for watching.